Okay, Harold. He takes partial responsibility only like for reaction time. Like if I'd expected it sooner or known sooner, or like, oh, there's like an element of like, and yes, I've started recording, don't worry everybody. It's almost an element of like saving myself, essentially. Shoulda, woulda, couldas. We're not going to hold on to those. We're going to keep going. He says it was upper chest. It's hard to breathe. My chest gets really tight. It comes over me all of a sudden, and I just feel like I don't have a lot of reaction time. I don't expect it to happen. I feel surprised by whatever this is. Does that make sense? I almost called you Harold. Does that make sense, Brooke? Upper chest, it's like a real restriction of oxygen. I feel like even breathing in, my lungs are just tight, you know? And then you said yes. And so he showed me like situational. Did he know it was going to kill him? No. But did he know he was in an interesting situation? Yeah. And then all of a sudden, like, let's say you just like start on fire out of nowhere. By the time you remember to stop, drop, and roll, boom, that's all it takes, he says. That's all it takes. And there's a partial responsibility just for not giving himself wiggle room or reaction time or proper reaction time. It doesn't seem emotionally fueled. It seems like something we do kind of often that just like catches up to us. He goes, it's like a malfunction in what you're always doing. Your live started on my phone out of nowhere in the shower. Well, hello. They like to interrupt you and make sure you're paying attention. Like, listen, have you heard of Kato yet? And it just turns me on. Turns me on your phone randomly. Anyways, what the fuck? Anyways, back to Brooke talking to Harold. What a prankster. Harold's a little bit of a prankster, a little bit of a jokester. Seems real serious. Seems he takes a little minute to warm up. He's like definitely skeptical of you as a person till he gets comfortable, and he's a little taller, dark hair, a little leaner, and he's just like, we don't fuck around. He grew up on like the rougher side of things, so once he gets comfortable around you and knows like you're not a total piece of shit, he'll be good with you. Yeah, he's good. He's a little prankster. I say something and I'm like, that sounded like a dead person fucking with me. So yes, well, regardless, it'll be done when you get home. I don't remember that, but I hope it's dinner. That sounds like dinner. I'm ready. Okay? Anywho, Brooke, who is this to you? How did he end up passing? He goes, and it was before my time? And he goes, yeah, that upper chest thing, you got it, Kato. He goes, it feels hot. He's made, it feels like when I breathe in, it's warm. Like, you know, when you breathe in hot air, and he had said something about getting caught on fire once. Like, what happened? Tell me the things. It was many medical issues, and it was my grandfather. Okay, with that being, girl, do you ever have a break? No, I went to the gym. I did a 20-minute run. Reading for years ago in Minnesota, you're amazing. Listen, I'm going to be back in Minnesota July 19th. Tickets are going on. I'm going to be able to post tickets probably tomorrow or Friday. I'm so excited. And so she says heart disease was a big one. First of all, let's say a couple things here. Thank you for whoever took care of him toward the end of his life, and it could not have been easy, and here's why. Because he feels like, and listen, he is not in pain. He is at peace. He is being taken care of by this cute little 5'3" short hair, glasses, waddling around, asking him if he needs something, walking around with a towel on her hand kind of lady. Okay? He's okay. And she's got slippers on. She's just scooting around the house, and I can hear her slippers from a million miles away, all right? And this guy we're talking to always has the same fucking pair of boots, and when he gets a new pair of boots, they're going to look exactly like the other ones, and they're going to last into a lifetime, okay? And so this guy I'm talking to, what the heck was I even going to say? Okay, and so he says thank you to whoever was taking care of him, and I know that it took a minute to take care of him because, like, let's say I'm in his perspective, something about it, like, feels like a burningness to me. So whatever happened, it feels like he wants to say, thank you, because I may not have been able to say thank you by myself. Yes, I would like to do only mediumship, but I'll do whatever you guys tell me to do on my website, to be honest with you. I'm pretty good with the flow. And so he tells me he probably wasn't easy to be taken care of toward the end. Thank you to whoever was taking care of him. He says that you didn't get a chance to say goodbye toward the end, and then again he talks about it being because of timing or like just missing it or something like this. Okay. Woo! And then she said a big thing for him was heart disease was a big thing for him. So he had all these underlying things. I don't like how he necessarily takes responsibility, and he goes, well, when I was alive, I didn't really help myself. And that's why I said before my time, Kato. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. The conversation makes sense. Someone's keeping him comfortable. I look in for his perspective. He's somewhere else. He's not all there. Okay, so maybe he was not responsive right at the end. But from outside looking in, he looks cozy. His neutral colored blanket is straight as can be. Everything looks clean cut and nice. So Brooke, Harold is totally at peace on the other side. And however we handled toward the end, exactly right. And then someone has, like when people serve, when we have a flag or a display or a collage, and then maybe we have a watch or a piece of jewelry or something with his ashes on. Who cares? I care, but who cares? And so he tells me those things, and he loves the way you're choosing to honor his memory. He is good with the fact that he passed, because I feel like it was kind of destined to be one thing after another after another. Okay, thank you guys, first of all, for being here.